Hey, you know what? I'm hoping that you can hear me okay because I know that the sound is going to get loud here. What we're doing, this is Find Everything. And one of the things it suggested was to look at Regretevator, to go ahead and play that. Now, I'm just going in and just playing it like any other player. Now, I have no idea kind of sort of how to play it. So I was just thinking, you know what? I'm going to be showing what you are suggesting. Last week, I showed you how to do the doors, to go ahead and do in there. I also did a little bit of dead rails, which the Nomer is doing really well. That thing is just that game is doing very well. But anyways, this is Regretevator, and I just wanted to kind of share with you exactly. So my suggestion, you know, I know a lot of people are going, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Well, Polyhex has been feeling a little under the weather, so that's kind of why things are that. You can see that this sound is just like boom. I hope that you can hear over me, but this is the way it that's the way it is. It just like to make a lot of noise on here. So if you can hear me fine, if you can't, well, just look at the video and you'll see that going on there. I just think they kind of go nuts on the noise, you know, like on that add the music, type of thing. I do like Find Everything music much better than this, but again, this is kind of this is kind of using elevators also, whereas the doors you're looking at doors that you're going into, whereas this is an elevator game that you kind of go through. I just kind of wanted to go in and look. So the first thing I did was I was basically a spectator, just kind of see what's going on, how things are happening in here, and going from there. But as you can see, and the other thing I was kind of curious about was, as I know that one of the things about Find Everything, when it does get released, it will get released with it completely have the economy, because it's going to be free. Right now it costs $2.50 to come in to play it, but again, we're really close. It's just one of those really it's just close. What can I say? Okay, we're in an elevator. You can see this kind of, you almost hear that elevator music, and I think we're on floor 142. I think that. But anyways, welcome to Regretevator, and I guess you get killed a lot. What was interesting is I actually lasted a couple of floors in here. Don't know how I did it, but anyways, that's the key, is that you want to survive. Now, what's really weird though is that you go in and then you drop down. Right now you don't, but what you do is you come in and then all of a sudden the floor, I guess, falls out. I'm just trying to think, gate 9A was like out, and then you start going down. Now the weird thing about it is that you're thinking, okay, I'm going down, but then when you go into an elevator, you're at the same elevator. Look around, you'll see I'm still at 142. What is this? Why are you going down the shaft? But you're going down. So anyways, if you guys would tell me exactly what, see, 142. It's like you cannot get out of 142. It's like, what's going on? So anyways, you just kind of keep going. Again, I'm a little lost. I'm sure everybody's going to go, my goodness. See, and then here, you're going right into the elevator, and you didn't, there we go, 142 again. It's like you cannot get away from 142. Now, I did get to a different elevator later on, but again, it just seems really weird that you're going down the shaft of the elevator, and then you're in the elevator without going through any doors. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You can hear the little thing and going on there. A lot of noise going on. But anyways, and then now we're actually on a floor. Now we're supposed to find something, and the thing I loved about this place was the cats. As I said, the Pompine Park has the cats. So this thing has got some incredible cats in there. And it would be kind of neat to have like motif of the cats like this in Find Everything. You know, the show in Pompine Park have these cats like on the wall that are being painted like, you know, it'd just be kind of neat to do that. But again, I'm just kind of going around and and then you start really moving, which is kind of neat. But again, it's telling you got to find something, and I love that cat. He's kind of, you know, very bright, you know, and look at all the boxes. Kitties love boxes. You can spend money on everything. And now it looks like it's about ready to, you know, blow up. This building's ready to go. And you can kind of feel like, oh no, I'm going to be hurt in here. But again, it just seemed very, again, favorite part was the kitty. But again, that is just one of the things. I just was just shocked on how it's like, okay, how do I get around? What am I looking at? What am I supposed to hit? It just seemed like I was, you know, I guess I should read the directions and just kind of like figure out, okay, this is where I need to go. I remember when Eclipse was like complaining about find everything, because it was like you had to do, you know, 25 or 60 things before you were fully armored and being able to have all your move sets. And I don't know if they have the same thing here or what or whatever. But again, it looks like things are gonna, the effects and the sound are phenomenal. I have to hand it for that. But it looks like this place is gonna go, and I'm thinking, look, I'm just gonna move. Okay, now all of a sudden you're in the elevator, and see, we're at 143. So it means we actually went, it looks like we went up a floor, which is kind of cool, you know? So anyways, it's just one of those things. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just really happy in what's happening in this place. I just, you know what? I just wanted to let you guys know that it's just, you know, this is one of the games, so I would recommend, again, to go ahead and go in and play this game. You know what, see, and now we're in this other place, another floor, different things, and it's just Lampert was found, whatever that was. Again, I feel like it's just a very interesting game. I do like the darkness of the doors, but this is, you know, and here I am, I'm in another elevator, all of a sudden, just, okay, you're in an elevator. And then you're outside, or no, you're inside, but then you have like you won something. It's like all this, you know, I should say, you know, I go like New Year's Eve, you see the little things popping off, so it kind of looks like that. But again, it looks like, oh, now we're in another place. But the noise is just like, what's it trying to, like, and then I went too far and I started falling down on this, and I'm on another cube, it seems. I'm just trying to figure out where everything is, and then, okay, I fall off again. It's confusing and wonderful at the same time. I think, you know, and then basically I survived 3 floors. So I feel like, hey, well, that's good. Okay, now back to the main thing. I'm back at find everything, all right? As you can see, they're doing some things in here. What's nice is that I'm going to an area where you guys don't really go to see, but you hear about it, and that is the smelly sewers. So I'm going to be going to smelly sewers here pretty soon. That's going to be incredible. When you go through that door, they're working on something there that is so cute. Oh, anyways, I went in and saw what they were doing there. And I'll just tell you, it's just gay. Of course, they tell me, stay away, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's go ahead and let's go to the smelly sewers, okay? Now, this is smelly sewers on your side. The smelly sewer on the other side has different things in it, except it's not really opened up yet at all. There's actually more things over here than there is in the one that's being worked on, because what's happening is that smelly sewer is not going to be, when it gets unveiled at the new, 1.0, smelly sewer isn't going to be part of it. It's going to be there now. I should be able to probably get in and figure out and see what's happening and go in and see what's happening on the other side, and then hopefully I can kind of share what's happening in Smelly Sewers. But again, if they say, you know, don't you dare, then I'll respect that and not do that at all. Now, what's so weird is that I had my cat come right in and go right in front of my screen right here, and I could not for the life of me see what I was doing. I thought, oh well, we'll go there. I had to push the kitty out. Now that's Tara. Now Tara is actually part of the game. Tara knows when Find Everything's on. I don't know. It's just crazy because she always gets in the way, and she's just right there, right in front of my monitor when I'm playing. But no, she's part of Find Everything. As you can go into Paw Bean Park, there's actually a little part that is designed for her that is letting that is actually part of what she's part of this game. So again, it kind of happens that way. So again, it's just one of those things. It's been a while since I've been into the sewers, but I just want to kind of go over, do a little bit of review on this, so if I can just go ahead and share with you what's going on with Find Everything. And what I'm waiting for right now is, that's right, the train again, so we can kind of go through. Now this time the kitty's gone, and so I can go ahead and go through it. I could not believe that and she's finally gone. I mean, she was like sitting there damaging all my equipment, doing awful weird stuff. So anyways, I just love this part with the big fighting back and forth, and I just, you know what, the amount of funness that the developers have put together, it's just unbelievable. I'm just astounded by how incredible this place is, and I just, you know what, guys, this is just one of the best games ever. And okay, I'm the #1 fan. What can I say? So anyways, just one of those things. I'm going to go over to another location, and let me just go over it. Now, in the other game, as I said, there's 2 of them. This part that I'm going to actually is being worked on, so it's not being done like it is in here, just to give you a heads up. So a lot of times, the reason I go into this part of the game to go to Smelly Sewers is because Smelly Sewer on the other one is less made than this side, so it's kind of a weird thing on there. Now, what was weird is on the right-hand side, I'm not really showing this here, but on the right-hand side, there's a part where you can go up. I'm going to be getting in there pretty soon, and then you can kind of go along. But behind me, there was that one you could go up, and then there was another one, but it was inside. You can see those right, and you can see them in the corner right there. And so one of those things that you're there and you're anyways, you can't really. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I was trying to figure out, okay, where am I going to go to the next one? Okay, here. See, and that should have opened, and then I confused that. But again, you know, one of those things. It's just this game. What's nice though too, again, this hasn't been electrified. Oops, I didn't want to. The thing decks. I just opened it up. We're gonna go. That's right. I'm gonna go to. That's right. Mount Doodah. Now in the new game, it's actually Mount Doodad. Okay, so, and this part doesn't exist anymore. Just give you a heads up. It's not, and right there is, if we go a little further, it's basically Paw Bean Park, but again, in the new game, everything is separated, so nothing is really together on this, okay? And then, if you go in, now I could have taken off, but I wouldn't be able to get there. When you go through that, you actually, it kind of tells you, yes, you've already done it, but it tells you that it will kind of, you know, give you a little bit of a, you know, little thing on that. So again, this is, as I said, there's Paw Bean Park over here, but again, on the other one, this is completely different. It's not the way you see it here. I'm also going to go up, I'm going to be going up, and I'm going into the cave. The cave has been completely changed. They've asked me to stay away from here. And so I've been a little bit. If you look in my past videos, you'll see a little bit of stuff that I've been doing in this area, and you'll see this in just a few minutes. This is so. Come on, we can do this. It just like and what's nice is the new game, you actually can move around much easier. Much easier. Okay, we're going in the caverns, and you can see over here, you can kind of go in. Now this has completely changed. This in front of you is still the same, but it's almost like there's 3 different levels. You can go this level, then there's another level, then there's another. It's kind of really neat how they've gotten all these different levels in going in here. So it's just one of the most, they've got so much new things in here. You can see the work in progress over there. That's been fixed, and so right now you can do some things in there, but they've fixed this other one, so it's really nice. But there are so many surprises in here that you've got to stay away. I've got to stay away from so much because it's like the developers really want you to be surprised, that you are just like, it just blows you away. So that's just one of the things, and I'm just being wowed away at what's going on. Take care. Bye.